What's up, everybody? Weenie Hut Games here. We just had our Link Strike event. Everybody bought 3 Link Strike decks, put them together, did a constructed event, and our winner here is Mr. Paulie Aronson. How do you pronounce your last name again?
Aronson.
Aronson. And
Aronson is
part of the Card Guyz, which, as you saw, he won a tournament recently too. So let's get in, I guess, your prizes first. You got this 2-player Link mats, beautiful.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I didn't even know this existed, but it does.
5 OTS packs, the Millennium items. So you got a lot of stuff to bring to the ARG with you next week.
And all the new Link cards. Yeah, the tournament was really fun. I played in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day event yesterday, which was a similar event, but with only 1 starter deck.
Do you have the token?
And I do have the token. I do.
Might as well just put out all your prizes for this weekend.
I think I left it at home. But yeah, it was. And this event was actually a lot of fun too, because today we actually built our decks. Everyone played a little bit differently. There were kind of 2 main builds: the Link build, playing Draco and the normal monsters to go into fast links, and then more of a beatdown step. I played like a really pure beatdown control build, like no cards that weren't either like no attack modifiers. I didn't play Burden, Mighty, or United We Stand, just like monsters and like removal cards basically, and supply squads, which is as I'll get into the best part of the format.
It seemed like yours kind of turned into more of a goatish type of deck.
Yeah, the format plays a lot like Goat. But so I'll go through my deck.
Okay.
I played
15 zoos in your extra deck, right?
No, not today. 2 Cyber Dragon and 2 Link Slayer.
Oh, 2 and 2 is an interesting choice.
You could 3/3 was an option. Photon Thrasher was also in the deck, but I don't think anyone played that one. But this, a lot of people, I think most people played 3 of this. I just felt like total between these, I didn't want more than 4 because they conflict. They also conflict with your normal summons and with duality. So I wanted to play 3 duality for consistency. I felt that would be really strong, and it was. So I played 4 of these, and I would have done 3 of these, but there's a lot of 2,000 point creatures like defense and attack in the format. Bitcoin and the 2000 guy and Barbaros. So like, well, both go over Barbaros, but so the Cyber Dragon is really good for like those 2000 beaters. So I went with 2/2. 3, then 6 like just like monsters, just like the engine of the basically like the engine of the deck, I guess. 6 Xerion Universe, and the guy that tags for this would have been other options. I didn't realize he tagged for this, the 1800 Cloud guy, but so I just played these 6, and so these are like my 10 main monsters, and it was good. But I really like the ratios. I played today. I only dropped 2 duels today. I went 8-0 like in duels and Swiss 4-0 2-0s, and then top 4 I lost a game in each match. But I really, there were a few games where like I didn't open any monsters, but with dualities and everything, the hands always came together. 2 Sangan, 2 Raikou. These are the only Sangan.
You didn't play Marshmallow?
I did not.
That's like the most broken card of the format.
It is like, I think a really impactful card sometimes, but I feel like I wanted to go like purely for like control, like nothing that didn't directly like help me control the game state or apply pressure. So like I said, I did side it in for some games because just for an extra Sangan target. There was one game where I didn't have targets for this was risky. The 2/2 was probably the riskiest part, like the most questionable part of my deck. But I liked this a lot to supplement the regular monsters, like having the mix of like the floaters with the regular monsters was with the beaters was really good. I liked that. 3 duality. This was really good. I think everyone should have played 3. Maybe not the Link players, I don't know, with the Draco deck, but I like this a lot. Like, just getting to like a power card is really good.
Honestly, I do regret not playing that, because even the turns where you just stopped like the Ram Clouder, if I would have had this, this would have went with it, even in the Link build.
Yeah, that's right, Albert, you played the Link. We played Run 1 actually.
Yeah.
3 supply squad. This is the best. This is by far. Everyone knows it. Like, it's a meme. This is the best card of the format.
What's so funny is that if one in the starter deck from like 3 years ago for Pendulums.
If one player draws this card and the other doesn't, and they can't out it, it's almost always that player wins the game.
So much advantage.
Yeah. So we actually in game 3 of our final match, we agreed to side it out. That was a cool game.
So you want to admit that on camera? You don't want to edit that out, Albert? You don't admit it to collusion?
That's not against. I don't think side agreements are against the rules.
Yeah, I know it's not.
3 MSTs. I think a lot of people played 2 from what I saw, or some people didn't play any. The people who didn't play any, I don't think did well. But a lot of people played 2. I definitely wanted to play 3 just because it's one of the few cards that out supply squad, like guaranteed. Like Link Slayer's the other out, but it can be bottomless, etc. This is just a direct out supply squad. I outed a number of supply squads with these today. They were good. 3 lands. I feel like I should just go fast. Like, I don't know why I'm going so in-depth in a format that no one's ever going to play. I'm sorry. 3 lands.
It's interesting to hear.
3 lands. This was cool. It was kind of like in Rabbit format. You kind of would draw it. It would feel meh because you would just set it and sometimes not do anything with it. But it was just so versatile and it just had had a lot of uses, and it would come up a lot. It was just good for a lot of different stuff. A solid, decent card. 2 Dark Holes. This was at we played by the advanced format list, just to clarify, and Dark Holes was very good. Very good. Book. Is that one solid card? I cited it out a lot I cited it out in the beatdown mirrors. I guess I actually cited it out, I think, in every match. No, I kept it in against the beatdown mirrors. I cited it out against the link decks, because you can't book a link. 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 1 Ring, 1 Compulse, 1 Fiendish. All the 1-ofs, just solid. I felt like Fiendish, against the beatdown players, you finish a thing, but you still have to deal with the body, so sometimes you can take a minus on this. The main use I wanted for it was to be an out to Marshmallow, because I felt Marshmallow would be a problem throughout the day, so I sided the second one.
Did you side Exarion Universe too?
I did. I never put it in, but I did side it. I didn't want to put it in just for Marshmallow, and I never put it in. When I got here, right as the tournament was supposed to start, and my round 1 opponent, thank you Albert, waited 15 minutes for me while I built my deck.
It was all good.
So I kind of just threw it together last minute, but I put thought into it. And so some of the cards I couldn't decide, and I just put in the side. So the second Fiendish just went in the side. 3 Mirror Force, mirrors at 3 in advanced format. If this format were to have a custom list, this definitely should probably be at maybe 2. I don't know actually. It wasn't too bad. This was actually fair, I think. Yeah, I think it was interesting. It always punishes overextension. So this was definitely a format where if you overextend, you could have gotten punished. So yeah. 3 of those, and then 3 Call. Call's a really strong power card. Originally I was playing 2. I needed a 40th card when I was building my deck, so I threw the 3rd one back in.
You're about to start round me, and you're like, oh wait, I only have 38.
Yeah. So I had to put one of these back in and something else. And this is solid. I would play 3 of these.
How many times has that card been reprinted?
In theory, it's just another monster. So you're oh, it's not that great. But if you call Barbaros or Link Slayer, Barbaros is 3,000. Link Slayer has an effect.
I saw you win a game off of the Link Slayer.
And it lets you summon 2 monsters in the same turn. So if they mirror force you can apply more pressure during battle phase. So yeah, I did win a game with that. Call's really good. This is my pile of cards I didn't use because these were limited, and this card's not good in my opinion.
No, I regret running it.
Yeah, it doesn't directly give you any advantage, but I thought of playing that guy. No one played him. I actually would really interested as to whether or not he would have been good.
You didn't play the best card of the format, Sidnet Universe?
He's so good! No one played these. Some people played these.
I ran 3.
I thought about siding in, going second against
we didn't run any RAM?
the Dragonet players, but I didn't. I did not play him.
Oh, wait, you only
ran... I didn't realize he tagged for a Link Slayer from the graveyard, so I just played those other 6
Honestly, maybe
beaters.
better than him.
And I didn't play Curve Bandit. So yeah, that's what I cut. And then for the extra, it's the 9 Link monsters. I only Link summoned in my final duel of the final match. I went into he was really low in card advantage, and he just had a Cyber Dragon out that I had Fiendish. I just wanted to apply pressure before he drew out of it. So I just summoned. I had Mythical Shell Dragon, Cyber Dragon that was also Fiendish, and Barbar out. And I literally went Link Spider, Deco Torture with all those. So it was cool the one time
I honestly think you doing that play also helped you win the game because you got past the one
card.
Did nobody summon Bitchon? I always would.
I only sided 2 cards. I only ended up ever siding 2 cards from this side in. Like I said, I just threw all the cards I wasn't sure on into the side. I put these in pretty much every game. I would usually take out 1 lands in Book or Compulse depending on the matchup. Against the beatdown, I would take out the Compulse. Against the Link, I would take out the Book and put these in. Dark Bribe, I think I was happy. I think that was the correct choice to not play. It's just a -1, and if you play around Mirror Force properly, there's never a time where you need the Dark to stop something. Burden, maybe I should have played. There were many games today where I almost lost this card, and it was severely problematic for me. I usually ended up being able to. I think I ended up grinding out all of those games though, which was my kind of premise of not playing it. I never ended up putting it in because I felt again, same thing with Marshmallow. It doesn't directly remove something or give me let me apply pressure with the creature. Yeah. Same with United We Stand. I didn't just want an attack modifier. I felt most of your battles are going to end with monster removal or something, so I felt that would just be a -1. I never put this in, never put these in. I put 1 Marshmallow in sometimes for a 3rd Sankin target. One of the 2 duels I lost, I would have been able to search this with I ran out of Sangan targets. I had used all 3 Raikos, and I would have been able to search this and stall out. So that would have been interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, obviously you have to do the shout outs. It's part of your thing.
Oh yeah, shout out to everyone who played. Just wave around, wave the camera.
Yay!
Oh, I like the middle finger. People back there. Hi, Jeremy.
Jeremy runs all the cool tournaments for us. He's the shop owner at Fire and Dice Games in Milford.
FND. That's how I call it.
Yeah. And that's it. Shout out. So yeah, shout out to everyone. Shout out to my team. Check out our YouTube channel and Card Guyz. And yeah, hopefully I'll. Oh, and shout out to Weenie Hut Games is yours, right, Albert? Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
You should just said something, yeah. And yeah, hope to be back with another deck profile after the ARG next week.
I was about to say, any last words on the ARG? Any thoughts on what we can do in our no list tournament next week? Anything like that?
Yes, this week at FND next week we're having a no band list tournament here. That's gonna be really interesting. Just 3 of everything traditional. And at the ARG, I think Draco's used the deck of the format. Definitely.
I agree.
It just I've been testing. It just beats everything.
I mean, with Deco Talker, this thing being like the only thing Kazoo can use, Pure Zoo's is kind of dead right now.
Yeah.
It could do something. It's not as effective at all.
Yeah. So I think Pure Zoo would actually be my second choice. I'm still slightly debating playing that.
I've seen a lot of ABC come back up.
It beat. ABC is definitely a deck that people. It's probably the most popular deck people are trying out with the new links, like as like a combo deck.
Yeah.
But I think it still loses to Draco Zoo. I realized when I was playing against it, I actually I was very happy to be playing that matchup. So I was like, okay, I don't think that's probably the choice. But yeah, I think Pure Zoo, if built properly, can actually. Draco Zoo still loses to field wipes and like Haikus and stuff, so I think Pure Zoo might actually still be the result. We'll see.
Gofu's a card for Deco Talker, but like...
Yeah, you can make... Gofu's a 1-card Deco Talker right now for the event, but it takes 3 extra deck spaces to do that, so...
True.
2 Link Spiders and Deco Talker, because of the way they ruled, you have to use 3 effect monsters for Deco Talker, so...
Well, thank you for the deck profile. Weenie Hut Games signing out.